Hi guys, welcome back to Country Rose Creation. This is the second part to my BeeBeecraft reviews. I'm going to review the Flatwire that we got. So these lovelies. And then the copper 26 gauge wire. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to make a bracelet today, hopefully, if this works out. So I'm just going to slide these little things around. And we are going to cut. I want to measure because it's going to be fairly true to size. So we cut. So I just measured my wrist because that's who I was making it for to begin with. Just because I always make the first one for either myself or my family. Just because if I don't like it, then I'm not going to sell them. But we just make a little loop here with the... We are like really close. Sorry about that. Okay, so I just made a little loop in the flat wire, like so. And then I'm going to use these citrine. I don't even know if you can see these very well on my bead mat. But the citrine chips is what I'm going to use on here. And then I think we're going to go with some rose gold, I think, of the 26 gauge wire. And with the 26 gauge wire, I just use more than I think I'm going to need. Because you never know. And so I'm just going to pull off some. Ooh. And this is really thin wire, so kind of want to be careful with it. Because it does crimp really easily. Alright, so the first things that we're going to do is I'm going to tuck our end here into the end of this little loop here. And basically, I need to get to the end of my wire here. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it a couple of times around. Just a reminder, these were sent to me for review by BeeBeecraft. I appreciate that they reached out to me. You've probably seen the haul video already. It's been posted. This is just some of the things that like an idea that I had to go with it. So now I'm just going to take and kind of wrap it around a few times and kind of push it. And then we can start wrapping some of these chips onto this bracelet. Or what will be a bracelet anyway. So we take that and then we wrap a few pieces around. And I'm just kind of using smaller pieces, but I mean you can use whatever size you want to use. It is just a 3mm wide piece of flat metal. Actually, oh, that one has, okay, that had a weird hole, sorry. You gotta be kind of careful with where the holes are on these little chips because you don't want them to sit weird onto your bracelet. And I'm just kind of wrapping them like 3 or 4 times after I put the chip on. kind of pull it tight. And so far this is what we've got going on. And then we get another piece. You can use any kind of little beads that you want to use for this. Like I said, I just had these citron chips, and then I'll do another one that has the mookaite chips. I just like the natural stone look, but I mean, you can use whatever, like little beads. Any 4mm beads, any bicones would probably be pretty on here. Maybe even, you might even be able to use a 6mm bead, but I probably wouldn't go any bigger than a 6mm. And what I do is I just kind of hold it until I secure it with the wraps. Hold the stone in place until I get it secured, like so. And then I can move on to the next piece of the citron. Alright, so we're going to try this with the red wire this time. And the green. And then we're going to do some actual beads, not just... So this time I'm actually starting with wrapping the 26 gauge around. Because that way we can take it and tuck our wraps up underneath our loop when we create our loop here. And then it's secure in there and it's not going to come loose. Okay, so we're doing a kind of a Christmassy one. I know Christmas is over, but these are what I pulled out, or what I had pulled out. These are 4mm shell beads. And then we're doing gold bicones on green wire with the red wire wrap. So we will quickly do this. I will speed up this footage so you don't have to sit and watch this in slow-mo. And then when I'm done, I'll come back and we'll discuss my thoughts. So that is the final one, and it's a little Christmassy kind of looking bracelet. This one's gonna be too small for my wrist, but but that's how that looks. I don't think that's half bad. I think it's cute. Let me put away my beads here. And then we'll discuss what I think of everything. Alright, so I really am a big fan of the Flatwire. I'm having a problem here. Anyway, trying to put these on so you can see what they look like again, but they didn't want to sit. Anyway, so I am a big fan of that, and I do have a ring. I do have a ring tutorial in the works as well. Stay tuned for that with using the Flatwire. Now it molds pretty well, and I mean you can make some pretty decent coils with it. It stays in the position. It is pretty soft, so it is pretty malleable, but I mean it works. And as far as this goes, the only thing I dislike about this is that it's hard to keep it on the reel. Like once you undo it, it just keeps unrolling. But that's the way it is with this kind of wire anyway, because it is so thin. It just wants to keep coming off. So I mean that's nothing out of the ordinary. That's with any brand that you get. So I'm a big fan of this. And my suede bracelets posted. They've already been posted, I believe. But stay tuned for the rings. Just because, you know, I wanted to do one more with this Flatwire. And like I said, if you had a ring mandrel or a bracelet mandrel, it would be easier to shape these on that. Plus then you can hammer the Flatwire, so it would make it a little stiffer. But I think it's cute, and I really like how these turned out. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and again I will leave all the links to the BeeBeecraft stuff down below in the description bar. So if you're interested in any of the products that I received, or if you just want to take a look at their website, it'll all be in the description bar. Thanks again, and have a great day. Bye.